Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It is episode 143 today and Dylan is going all around the globe at the moment. He is in Paris.
I am, mate. It's a nice place.
Yeah, you enjoying it so far?
Yes. Yeah, we landed about 2:00 and then, it takes about an hour to get from the airport to here after customs and everything. And then we just went for a walk, so a bit more exploring today. But what we saw yesterday, we liked. It's pretty good.
What did you see yesterday?
So we walked, from what we've seen, there's the three main attractions, like the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe and the Louvre are all kind of about 25 away from each other. Mm-hmm. And we're about 20 from each of them. So our location's actually pretty good. I'm happy where we are. So we walked to, it's like this big street, the Champs-Élysées, and it's a big shopping street, right? Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the street is the Arc de Triomphe. So that was pretty cool. We walked along that and yeah, it's really nice. The shops are elite.
I've actually heard in a song before, the shopping centre you were just saying, the shopping street, the Champs-Élysées? The
Yeah,
Champs-Élysées?
bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
And they're like, the Champs-Élysées is a busy street.
It is, bro. But it's actually the shops are crazy. It's insane. Just the quality, the level. They have lots of pop-up shops. There was some Stranger Things store with an hour wait in line. Wow. Or you can pre-book, bro, to go into a store.
How about the dirtiness? Because we've heard from a lot of people. Is it dirty or no?
Interesting, right? See, a lot of people, I've heard that as well. So far, I'd say it's been pretty clean from what we saw.
Okay. And just going back to Barcelona and Spain, was that the best place you've been to so far? Or
Barcelona was very good. Mm-hmm. Mate, either that or Milan. Okay. But see, for example, Barcelona, no one said was dirty. I would say it was a little bit dirty and a bit stinky at times, bro. See, so that's not
stinky,
said about
okay.
it. Yeah, a little bit.
Right.
So it's just it's funny what people say is clean or not. A lot of people, when we were in Rome, kept complaining how dirty it was, right? But all the rubbish was just there might have been, 25 bin bags around the bin. So I'm thinking,
okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that's where the rubbish goes. It's not dirty if there's rubbish where the rubbish bins are, love.
Yeah, but
weird.
Some of the bags would be taken by the council.
Oh,
or something.
yeah, bro. It's actually weird, the rubbish here. It's not as good as Perth, the whole rubbish recycling stuff. We're actually on the ball with that.
Okay, that's good. You wouldn't think it's in Perth City. Yeah.
Australia's pretty good. We are much, much cleaner than most places. But yeah, so far
then
Paris
in terms of
is good.
Shopping and stuff, Europe has us covered by far.
It's actually sad how far behind Perth is. Even when we were in smaller towns in Italy, their shopping centres were way better. It's actually
And what
depressing.
do you mean by what makes them good? The amount of things they have on
offer? You go into the Adidas
or?
shop, bro. There's 3 stories. You can create your own shirts there. You can, they got lifestyle, sporting down below, all the teams, and then even a Lacoste store. You can create your own polos, just stuff like that.
Wow.
It's just, it's different, bro. I can't believe it.
Bring me back a treat.
And it's just, bro. And it's just normal. They probably don't appreciate it because I guess they don't know any different.
But then if they came here, they'd be like, oh, you've got shit shops but clean streets.
Exactly. They'd say, oh, wow, Perth's really clean and beautiful, but it's just a bit boring. So I guess it's a bit of, we have a lot of good stuff as well, and they have their good things. But apparently it's dirty near the Eiffel Tower, so I guess we'll see if that's true or not.
So you haven't gone to the Eiffel Tower yet?
Not yet. We saw the top of it walking. But we'll go there later today and have a look.
And I've heard that it only lights up and looks beautiful for 10 minutes or something, or 5 minutes
really?
or 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to see it. I do want to see it at, when it's lit up. Lit up?
Spit it out, man.
I want to see it when it's lit up. I reckon that would be the best.
You're going to have to go
Google the time, bro.
So is it Google over there? Because I know some countries don't have Google.
Yeah, they're all good with that. Except, I've had to download Google Maps because the Apple Maps on my phone aren't up. They're so wrong. I don't know why. Like
Okay.
shops are literally in the wrong spot or not there. So Google Maps I've had to download. It's much more accurate.
Yeah. See, I like
don't
Apple
like using
Maps
it.
more than Google Maps.
I
because of the
love Apple
layout.
Maps,
Like, it
bro.
looks beautiful.
I hate
But I
Google
found
Maps.
even in like Sydney and Melbourne, Apple Maps was struggling.
Bro, it's lax. I've gone to like genuinely the shop's just not there. I'm thinking this is fucking insane. Like how can a shop not be there, bro?
Yeah, no, it
Crazy.
definitely hasn't been burnt
But
down or
yeah.
anything. You'd hope not.
Google Maps over here. And a lot of people, there's lots of Android phones around here too, which was interesting.
Yeah, yucky.
They're-
Yucky.
Yeah, they're different, bro. Different. What can I say? Overall, we went out in Barcelona. Pretty good. They have good nightlife here.
Were you going
Yeah,
to
that-
bars or like a club?
We went to like one nightclub. There's lots of. It's definitely like bar culture over here, though. What we've seen
Yeah.
so far, but yeah, we went to one nightclub. It was pretty good, pretty busy. Then we went to like another nightclubbing area, but it felt very LA. Like the lines were like 2-3 hours long, and to get in, you had to like buy a table with bottle service if you wanted to. So we just went back home, bro.
We need VIP. We need to get big enough to go to those places and not
we need
have
to walk
wait.
in, chest out, and just come on, mate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
And hold up the
so-
TikTok with the little blue tick. and
Yeah,
say, "Come on."
exactly, bro.
Bit
You
of
know who I
respect.
am, bro. Mr. Worldwide, you know?
All right, Dylan, you remember from last week we had that girl that messaged in and she had the boyfriend that was doing homosexual stuff and the dad said that it was all
she was getting
normal.
walked over, mate.
Like carpet.
Yeah, bro.
Basically, what she did was send some wrong information, a bit of misinformation spread.
Okay.
She said that she's listened to the potty, she's worded it wrong, she's no longer with that bloke. After he cheated, I left him. So now he is with the girl that he cheated with, and she's with
Okay.
someone new and couldn't be happier. Glad you boys got a laugh out of it.
Okay, well.
And that's
there you
why
go, she's
it's-
moved on.
That's why it's really important for people to send in the right information, because that's what we're reading and that's what we're projecting
You
to
know,
thousands.
You've got to make a draft,
Mm-hmm.
make a second draft, get it read, get it spell checked,
Yep.
get an editor, make sure it's right.
Definitely, mate. Absolutely. All right, Dylan. So last week we had a bloke who had an insane story. Didn't seem real. You didn't
Yeah.
believe him. He's come with the receipts
I
this
didn't,
week.
bro.
So
Okay, he's got proof. I like that.
He's got an Instagram DM. So the girl who was in question, who was an Australian girl over in the UK, he's
Okay.
DM'd her, and basically she's come back and said, "How have you been? It's been a few years. I've got a new boyfriend, so and so, right?"
Okay.
And then he's also got a text that he sent to the boyfriend, right?
Oh, shit.
So this is what he said after, because remember the girl was like leading him on and shit?
Yep, yeah, and they were at the party,
Mhm.
and it was happening in front of their eyes, bro.
Exactly. So this is from June 2018. And
Yep.
he's messaged the boyfriend. He said, "Hey, it's so-and-so. I just wanted to let you know that when I was invited round to so-and-so's house, I had no idea that you two were in a relationship or that she had a boyfriend at all. I only found this out late that evening when she told me. I would never intentionally do anything to interfere in anyone's relationship. And I really hope that if we do see each other ever again, I hope we can get on because I did enjoy the company of you and your mates. Have a nice day."
Wow,
then this
a
bloke-
man of respect.
This bloke said, "Hey bro, don't worry about it. You had no idea and weren't told. I know you would never interfere. I don't blame you at all. You're a safe guy and we'd like to see you again."
Bro, what's going on?
I don't know, but that's just funny as.
What the fuck, bro? That's just weird.
Like, it got too friendly.
Did he say you're a safe guy?
Yeah, that's a thing in the UK. Like, "Oh, you're safe, bro."
Ah, okay. Wow.
Safe.
I guess they're all friends at the end of the day.
Indeed.
There you go.
All right, this bloke
She's
said...
she's having a play around, isn't she?
She sure is. All right. "Hey boys, just had a shower thought. Are humans hollow or solid? When you think about it, it's just from mouth to asshole. It's one long pipe from end to end, creating a space for things to pass through. What do you think? Love your work."
It's deep, isn't
It's
it?
a weird
bro?
one because it's true. You do have, your mouth hole that goes all the way down, intestines and that comes out your bum.
And it all comes out one end, bro. It's just one long connection.
But
you
we
know?
have heaps of stuff in us.
Mm.
So we're a bit of both. We could be one of the only
We're
things
big-
that are solid and hollow.
They're solid and hollow, bro. Some people are more hollow than others as well, you know?
Oh, most definitely. And some people are more solid than others.
Most definitely, bro.
For sure.
Yep. Yep.
All right, moving on again. Hey, boys, was listening to the Poddy from a while back about incest, and it reminded me of two kids that used to catch my bus during high school and primary school.
Here we go, bro.
They were brother
This
and
shit sounds
sister.
good. Oh.
Used to be so annoying, they would spit on people, etc. When they used to get on the bus, they used to fully make out with each other on a regular basis. And it got so bad that once the sister lifted up her skirt and the brother would kiss her on the undies.
What the fuck? Were they retarded or
Everyone
something?
thought that it was so fucked up and they hated both the kids. Cheers, boys. Keep up the good work.
Bro, that sounds like that's a freak show.
That is
man.
freak show. That's the making out in primary school.
Holy shit, bro.
Primary school, brother and
primary
sister.
school.
Like, I understand, like, brothers and sisters, it's good when they're close. Like, if they get along well, have good banter.
Yeah, not like that.
Not like
Bro,
that.
imagine what they're doing at home.
Bro, that's tongue in cheek.
They were fucking at home.
Yeah, and they're in primary school. So we don't condone it.
What were mum and dad, bro? What were mum and dad doing?
Same thing.
Oh my god. That's
Um,
sad, bro. But yeah,
oh,
you know,
I like this
it is
one.
a show at the end of the day.
Sent in from what looks like the UK. His you love this. His bio: Kinder Bueno enthusiast. Wenger in. Wenger in.
Okay.
All right.
When you're in. Nice, bro.
He's gone. Boys, what are your thoughts on people pushing their shit music onto others? My housemate will often play really obscure music that no one really knows or likes in the car or around the house on a speaker. Personally, I always wear headphones because I know not everyone likes my music. It has led to some hot debates in our household. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, are they pushing this obscure music to try and prove they have a good taste? You know, when people listen to something so kind of weird, it's a bit of, I don't know, I just don't rate it.
Yeah, I don't rate it either. I think it's like almost they really like the music, so they love it. It's their favourite thing, so they want to share it with others. Sometimes it's innocent where they're just like, oh, I genuinely want you to hear this because I love it,
Yeah.
right? But at the end of the day, if that person doesn't like that genre of music, like, by all means, send me one song to listen to. If I don't like it, send me one more. Any more than that, and I don't like it, I don't want to hear it anymore.
It's just not going to happen. Exactly.
It's forcing something, and like he said, forcing shit music on him.
Exactly, bro.
And I like how he's respectful about it, and he will listen with AirPods in. Because we've got heaps of voice messages today, so let's get stuck in.
Let's do it, bro.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right, Dylan. We can't say who this person is, but we both know the person. All right?
Okay.
Now, there's a minute and a half of voice messages here, and it's gonna stir the pot with a few people.
So I should just settle in, mate.
Settle in. Mate. Here we go.
Settle in. Get
Ahoy,
comfortable.
lads. I absolutely need your help. Over the weekend, me and my mates went up to the Gold Coast, and one night I was in Surfers Paradise, and I ran into a girl. I was going home with a different girl, and I walked past this girl, and I thought she was very, very attractive, but she was crying. And I asked her if she was alright, and she said she was, and I said, I made sure, and she said, yeah, I'm alright. And so I kept walking home with this other girl, and then I got 3-4 blocks up the road, and I decided that this could be my future wife. So I ditched the other girl, ran back, and I ran up to her, and I made sure I asked her what's wrong, and then she said that she was looking for her boyfriend, and I was like, oh shit. This means it's a no-go because she's a... So I got talking to her, and she said that her boyfriend had ditched her and she couldn't find him and stuff like that, and he was treating her really bad and stuff like that. And stupid old me didn't ask her name or anything because she has a boyfriend. But then in the car ride home, I realised if her boyfriend's not treating her good, let me treat her good. I should be with this girl and not her stupid boyfriend. and I realised I didn't ask your name or anything, so I'm asking you boys to please help me put out the message. If you are the girl in Surfers Paradise who I ran into, please message me because we're meant to be.
I don't think so.
Okay. So
Mate.
he's using the world's best search engine, Jamo Dyl, and it would work.
He is.
But it's whether
but
we
also
think it's real,
think about
bro.
what's happened. So he's with a girl, right? And he's walking. So he's in
Walking
the Gold Coast Surfers
walking her home,
Paradise.
bro.
Yep. And then sees crying little girl.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Oh, she's pretty. She's the girl of my dreams."
She's the wife.
Goes up to her. She goes, "I have a boyfriend."
From what I can tell, she wasn't sending, fuck me signals, was she?
No, she wasn't. She was sending, "I'm having a shit night."
Leave me alone, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, poor other girl as well. Imagine that. He's just run off.
Yeah, that's terrible. I don't think this girl's going to want him.
Damn, bro.
Well, hey,
I'm just
bro,
imagining him
it's
just
just-
sprinting away from her. Sorry,
Yeah.
gotta go.
All right,
Oh,
moving on to the
bro.
next one.
Hey boys, first of all, thank you so much for your podcast. Literally gets me to work every day. Don't know what I'd do without it.
You're welcome.
And hope you're having
Beautiful.
an amazing day. I don't know if anyone's come up with this thought before, but just hear me out. So, you know how on all these dating apps like Tinder, Grindr, you got to list all your interests and things you like? I reckon we should do it reverse. So, listing things like you dislike and places you don't want to go, maybe some trigger words, and icks. Icks are big things at the moment. You can list your icks. I reckon you'd be on a much better first date and just chatting shit, and you get to know a person more by the things they dislike rather than they like. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks, boys.
I kind
I
of
don't
love
mind that at all.
I kind of love that idea, bro.
Because people can bond off like negative things.
Bro, sometimes like hating on stuff is just joyful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not hating on us though. Don't get any
Nah.
ideas. Guys.
But if two people met, imagine that on the hate Jamo and Dylan, and then they just rip on us, bro. But really, we're bringing them together.
We are, because that's what we do with this show. We bring people together.
But I like her idea. She's a genius,
I like
bro.
the idea too. And I'm not sure if any of these apps have done that. Obviously, you and I aren't on them.
Bro, maybe
although-
we should make that dating app. Fucking copyright. I'm saying it now. Any app
Okay.
that is a dislike, and that girl can join. We can be like 3-way partners or some shit.
Yep. She can get a cut for sure. How do we go about that?
How do
Can
we
we
make
present
a
the idea to an app-making place?
If
or-
anyone's listening, is anyone out there who's can make apps or a computer, whatever, software, something, hit us up. I think we're onto something.
Bro, that would be so good. Our own app, our own dating app with Shani. Oh, this is going to be sick.
I love it, bro. It's an amazing idea.
We
Honest,
need developers.
the more I think about it, and I've just, we sat on it for a few minutes, I've come back, it's great.
The better it gets, man. And like, I can already imagine the layout. And we could have fun
the colours, bro.
fun little features, like I don't know, like a fun fact will pop up about someone, but it's something they hate.
Exactly, bro. It's perfect.
Yeah. And like even
It's
my bird's
actually
making
amazing.
noise. Jamo hasn't made noise this whole fucking podcast, and as soon as we brought up the idea, he hasn't fucking shut up.
Because he knows, he can hear it going, that's what I'm talking
He
about.
knows, or he's just nuts because he's been in a cage for 14 years.
That's, you know what? That's probably it as well.
That's probably yeah. All right, moving on to the next one. Voice
Beautiful
message.
idea, though.
Let's go.
So I was thinking about icks the other day, and I actually gave myself one. When you see people carrying shopping with one arm and they're on like the lean, fucking carrying the shopping. Yeah, I would be. Oh, if I was a girl, I'd get the ick from that.
Because you got that slope arm, that slope
Lean,
body.
bro. Oh,
But
shit.
you're
the
walking,
slope.
you're helping mum and dad out, right? You've said, "Oh, do you need a hand, Dad?" And then you've come, and then you're doing the lean because you're weak.
It's got the 6-pack of water in it, bro. It's got the, the 2-litre tub of ice cream. You're just thinking, fuck. It's got the milk.
And I think like you could have a 6-pack yourself and still do the lean if your
lean, bro.
biceps and triceps aren't strong enough.
Those last few steps getting difficult.
Oh yeah, how about when like you have to lift it up onto the bench?
Oh fuck, bro! I hate that because it's like the last push, you know.
It is, and like sometimes I remember when I was a kid, like I used to try and take like 6-7 shopping bags at once, and like I'd lift it up. And sometimes if I had like 3 milks in a bag, I wouldn't be able to get it all the way up.
Feeling like a war hero, bruv.
All right, another voice message. Here we go.
Hey boys, just listened to the Poddy just today, and about he's talking about the bears, and if they're in the zoos in Australia. I went to the zoo in Canberra, and they have a bear there, and actually you can feed it. Like they put stuff on your hand. It's like this honey and nut stuff on your hand, and you put your arm through the cage, and they lick it off your hand. And you're wondering like how big bears are. I thought they were like pretty big, but when I seen one up close, they're literally like the size of a car, like not a little car, like an SUV. Like they are huge, so scary. Like I was thinking at any moment my arm's just gonna get ripped off.
Yeah,
and
you're
their
fucked.
teeth are like huge. Their tongue was like as big as my hand, like bigger than my hand. So that's what bears are like. If you want to see one, go to Canberra Zoo.
There you go. Bears are the size of an
the
SUV. So
The big grizzly bear, bro. I went to the Barcelona Zoo and I saw a smaller sized bear, but not these big ones he's talking about.
was it black bear, brown bear? What type?
Brown bear. He was just chilling, bro. Sleepy.
Madness. Yeah, that's like someone who went to North America also took a video of a bear on the side of the road, and he said it was just eating berries, not threatening.
Yeah, I do want to see what he's talking about, bro. I want to see the big one, you know. I'm
The
very
8-footer.
interested.
The 8-foot lump.
Bro. I want to see a polar bear as well. They're killers, bro. Killers.
What's going on, boys? It's just Dyl here from Wellington, New Zealand. Pretty brand new to the Poddy, and I bloody love it, to be honest. Just been binging it ever since I found out. It's the first ever Poddy I listened to. But I've just got a question to ask you, boys. What's your opinion on having dogs in the room while having sex? Because I was having sex with a woman, and yeah, you know, we were bloody going at it. And then the dog just thought it was a game and started going crazy, jumping up and down, going on the bed, started running around and barking. And yeah, that was just my experience. So I just reckon dogs are a no, but I'd like to hear your boys' opinions. Sweet as, cheers. Love the Poddy. Have a good one, boys.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, look,
we love that.
we've talked. Yeah, we love the new listeners, and he was honest. He said, "I'm new. I'm here, and I'm here
That's
to
what we
stay."
like to hear, bro.
But yeah, the issue that we have with that has been clear for a long time. It's that animals should never be involved in any case.
Yeah, that's how, you know, I'm not the biggest animal lover. I'm becoming nicer towards them lately. They're growing on me a bit, but they're not in the bedroom while I'm getting it done, bro.
No, I wouldn't have mine in the bedroom regardless. I just don't like the fur,
thank you.
the smell.
Nah.
Oh, you know what?
Place and the time, and their place is outside. That's where we can love them.
They've lived outside for so many years.
That's what they want, bro.
Humans evolved to live inside, right? We built houses. They don't do that.
The dogs want to. They like the freedom, bro. You see it when it's in a park, they go nuts.
The great outdoors, mate. That's their sanctuary.
Exactly. 100%, bro. That's their home.
But yeah, he's been stitched up with the fact that it tried to get involved.
Nah, that's not okay, bro. That dog knows what it's doing.
Yeah. Now this bloke,
it's a cock block.
We won't name him, but he sent in a lot of messages this week while high, right?
Oh, okay.
So one of them is making the show because it's all about love, and we love love.
Okay.
We always talk about love.
We're making a love app, bro.
We are. Here we go.
Okay, one more little thing. You guys also inspire me to start saying I love you more to my friends. Like, it's not that we don't love each other and we're okay to saying it, but it's like you just don't say it. And then I started doing it amongst my friend group. Sober and, like, especially when I'm sober, make a point of it. And, like, now it's caught on and everyone does it. Like, we'll be on the phone, I'm like, all right, love you, bro, bye. And, like, I was at my parents the other day. My mate rang and I spoke to him. I was like, all right, mate, let's go. I love you, mate. Bye. Mum and Dad both looked at me and they're like, hey, do you need to tell me something? Like, what? Are you gay? I was like, no, I just love my fucking the lads. You know? Anyway, I'm part of this whole movement of making it normalised with you, all right? Let's get it done.
Get it done.
100%. It's beautiful, bro. Those parents
is
are old
beautiful.
school. Share
Because
the love,
friendship,
man.
friendship is a beautiful thing, and like you and I have had friendship since like year 10 in school.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Blossomed ever since. We've created this baby together, right?
Yeah, bro.
And
It's a baby. It's a beautiful baby.
It is.
Created
it's a
with
living
love.
organism, created with love for the people, by the people. It's a wonderful thing that we have.
Exactly, bro.
And we need to celebrate these things. And
It's
you
like
might
cooking.
have,
When you cook with love, it tastes better.
It does. It does. And they always ask, what's the special ingredient? And you always say love.
It's love, bro.
Always, mate. So we appreciate him.
Yeah, we do, of course, bro.
All right, we've got another one here. Now, this goes for 2 minutes, but it is quite good.
All right. Settle in.
Jamo Dylan, how are we, boys? I've just got a little story from the weekend that's got me absolutely rattled, so I'd just love to hear your thoughts. So I've been texting this girl for a couple of days now, and she had a work party Sunday night. So being the great bloke I am, I just offered to pick her up, and sure enough, we were down. So I go to pick her up from this work party, and one thing leads to another, and things progress, and all of a sudden we're in the back of my ute getting it done, and I hear my phone start ringing, and I thought nothing of it. So we just continued going on, and then I thought it was my phone, but it was actually her phone, and it just did not stop ringing for about 5 minutes straight. So it was a bit of a vibe killer. Anyway, so we get the job almost done, and all of a sudden this car rocks up, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, what's going on here? Turns out this chick's got pretty strict parents, and so they've got Life 360 on her phone, so they can track where she is. It would have been about 15 minutes after the phone didn't shut up, and so this car rocked up, and we're just thinking, oh fuck, let's just get out of here, because it's awkward. There's clothes everywhere. We're just trying to get where we need to go. Turns out that car was actually her dad, and so he rocked up they must have rocked up to the lookout, saw my ute. He would have been there for about a minute, and then he went back home. So I dropped her home. It's about 5 minutes down the road, and sure enough, he's just getting out of his car in the driveway as I'm dropping her off. I mean, fuck, and I know the bloke too, so it was so heavy, so heavy. And I just didn't know what to do, so I just dropped her and ran, and haven't texted her since. But fuck, absolute nightmare.
Bro, the dad's pulled up, seen the car rocking.
Yeah, he's seen the car rocking, and he's gone, we can't be having that. We can't be having... Because he doesn't want to watch, right? That's weird.
No. He's not like that brother and sister from before.
No, and and his soul at that time would be crushed. He's like, that's my little girl.
His heart would drop. Imagine his stomach, bro. Imagine the feeling he had.
And the back of the ute. It's not a little like Camry, right?
It's a bit disrespectful.
It's not a little Kia Rio. It is a ute.
It's a ute, bro. You already know he's going to town on your daughter.
Pound town.
Oh, damn, man.
And at the lookout as well. So romantic.
At the lookout, bro. It's beautiful.
All right,
that's parents, cases. Bro. That's parents showing a bit too much interest in life. Come on.
Oh, definitely. It's like the parents almost wanted to find that.
That's like a Black Mirror episode. You seen that one?
Yeah, that 360 life, man.
Yeah, bro.
They can watch your every move.
Every move.
Let's move on to these court cases.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
Bro, John sounded extra good today.
Yeah, extra good?
That was crisp, bro. I don't know what was in that.
You know what I also forgot? We actually have an outro that we never press.
Yeah, we always forget that.
Yeah, so I'll do that at the end of today's episode if I remember.
It's good. It's good.
First court case, right? Please keep this anonymous. No worries. So one night I was out with my friends, and one of my friends brought along her childhood friend. I got really drunk and we kissed.
Wow.
She has indeed slept with her friend, but has a situationship with another guy and is all for him. She had told me she didn't want the childhood friend and only wanted her situationship guy, but got so mad at me for kissing her childhood friend. I got way too drunk and I don't even remember it, but I don't think that it was really that big of a deal. Am I a really bad person for this? We only kissed. I think she's okay.
I think you're all right.
It's just, it almost seemed friendly. And
Yeah.
she said she didn't want that guy, so it's free game.
It's not guilty, bro. I don't know what's wrong with the other friend's guilty. She's been a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah, she's she's gatekeeping multiple
Exactly,
blokes.
bro. That's not allowed. Come on.
We can't be having that. And
No.
especially on a night out, it's fair game.
It's fair game. It's fair game.
Indeed. All right. Last court case. Hi, Jamo and Dylan. I have a question for the Poddy about a recent situation I was in. One night, me, my girl best friend, and a guy friend decided to get drunk at a place that I was house sitting. For some reason, we all ended up sleeping in the same bed, and during the course of the night, I wake up to them shagging right next to me in the same bed that I'm sleeping in.
Cheeky, bro.
I didn't want to disturb them, so I laid there trying to pretend to sleep while I listened to them for the next 30 minutes.
Oh.
They were so loud. That morning, I didn't say a thing about what I heard or saw. Do you think I did the right thing by not saying anything and pretending to be asleep? I think, yeah, she's done the right thing because she's not making it awkward for them. In their mind,
she's just
they're like,
enjoying
we
the
got
show.
away with it. We got away.
Do you reckon she had a
And
peek?
Maybe just a little rollover. I don't know.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah, you got to have a little peek.
I think the audio would have been enough. I reckon she's listening and she's going, I know what's happening and I don't need to.
Yeah, they would have been going nuts too, thinking that she's asleep. They're thinking that every minute that passes, they're like, "Whoa, we're getting away with this. She's not
It's
waking up."
interesting too. It's her girl best friend and a guy friend.
Just going at it, bro.
Just going at it. And then she missed out, man.
She
could have got
did. She
involved,
did.
but
They
nah.
might have enjoyed that. You know, you got to be. Maybe she needs to be a bit more vocal herself, like her friend.
Maybe indeed. All right, let's move on to some confessions. We have about 7 of them.
Beautiful.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
All right. Hey boys, quick question. I'm sure a lot of girls can relate to this, but around 6 months ago, I saw my boyfriend sending TikToks of half-naked chicks to his friends, and they had amazing bodies. I told him I didn't like it, and I'm sure he hasn't done it since. I know a lot of boys do this, but ever since I saw it, it's made me really... it's made my self-esteem and confidence drop so much.
Oh, that's not
I always compare myself to the chicks that he would send to his friends and wonder if I'm as good as them. I need to let it go, but I still struggle with it. Do you think this is wrong in a relationship, or is it okay? And my answer to this is, in most relationships, it would be seen as wrong, but in some, it would be allowed, right?
Exactly. It just depends on how you are with each other and, you know, what
And
level
you need to have that open dialogue about it. Like for some
just
people...
about boundaries.
Exactly. Some people would see it as okay because they're confident in themselves and they're thinking...
Exactly.
That's all right, that's just boys. Whereas other people will see that as the maximum height of disrespect.
Exactly, bro. It just depends on the relationship. It's sad that it's affecting her that way, though.
Oh, in a terrible way. I mean,
It's
she's
not good,
been really
bro.
open with us saying that it's affected her. And that's fair
I know.
enough. Like,
that made me sad, bro, as the further that got.
yeah. This
I'm feeling
one,
down now.
this one's really big, but she says a lot of good stuff about us.
Okay.
So
Feed me, bro. Ego boost.
feed me. The bird needs to be fed. He's headbutting the bottom of the cage. Headbutting the bottom of the cage. Can you hear it at all or not?
Psychopath, bro. I could hear him before, not anymore.
Sounds like he's wanking.
He usually does. Yeah, that is what it sounds like all the time with
Okay,
him.
he stopped. All right. Oh, he's going again. He's taking the piss. He always does this. I'm waiting. All right. Afternoon, boys. Oh, he's starting again. He's a dickhead. Every time I start talking, he's doing it. I'm just going to keep
It's his
going.
payback, bro, for 14 years.
Afternoon, boys. Hope the week is treating you well so far. I'd love to have some
Always.
advice on something that's been on my mind recently, so I'll send through the story, although if it's too long to make the potty, that's sweet. Hopefully the two of you can have a laugh out of it. Stay well. All right.
Beautiful.
Hey, boys. Love the potty. Listen religiously and thought that I'd ask the gods for some advice.
The gods, I like that.
So back in 2020, I met one of the sweetest guys at schoolies through a friend and we hit it off instantly. He happened to be from North Queensland, so there was a part of me that was thinking that this could go one of two ways. It will either be a schoolies fling or could blossom into something more, both of which I was very happy with at the time because as a whole, it was a very unique connection and a lovely experience. Next thing I knew, he was flying down to see me every other month and vice versa. We would go on holidays away with all of our friends and family and we met each other's family. Unfortunately, in November last year, he expressed that we should stop seeing each other as long distance was getting too hard. We were both young and wanted to test the waters with other people, which I had been thinking about for a while. Even after the breakup, we still would talk every day and hold a lot of respect for each other just as friends. I recently have moved up to the Whitsundays and met a guy there at the time. That was the first... I recently had moved up to the Whitsundays and met a guy there at the time. That was the first guy I was actually interested in since we had both moved on.
Okay.
One night, things started to progress with this new guy and all was dandy until the next morning, my ex had surprised me at the island I was working on and spent $6,000 within 3 nights just to see me.
$6,000, bro. That's love.
Since we last saw each other, he'd been sending X's and using words such as beautiful and gorgeous when messaging, and I'm wondering if he is starting to miss having me as something more.
I think
At the end of the month, he is coming to stay in the family home for a few days for the first time, and I'm wondering if it's worth me bringing it up to see where he is at personally. And then she goes, he's someone I'd hope to be with in the future. Although, in saying this, I'm moving to Europe early next year. Is it worth discussing with him or should I just leave it?
Damn, Whitsundays to Europe, bro. She's adventurous.
I know, but this is sounding like they have a good connection. And I know they met at
bro. He
schoolies.
showed up.
You can meet people anywhere, right?
Exactly. Love comes in all forms.
Shapes and sizes too. And like he's spent $6,000 over 3 nights and it's not about
I think
the money.
he's missing her. It's not.
Mate, it's $6,000 worth of missing. Like
I
that's
think he loves her. I think he loves her, bro.
I think he does too. So to answer her question, should she
something
bring
there.
these things up? Yes. Yes, I think
Yeah.
so. It made it awkward.
Can't throw it away.
I wonder where she's at with this current, well, not current bloke,
Yeah, I
the
know.
bloke that she
With
met.
Mr. Whitsundays.
Mr. Witt. Not sure, but we'd love to know.
Yep, always.
Maybe when she hears it, then we'll be able to
Yeah,
get some more
continue this.
information
This is
about
getting a
that.
follow-up for sure.
Indeed. All right, moving on here. This one. All right, okay, so hi. My brother has been seeing this chick for a year now. My brother and I are similar in age and we're very close, so we hang out around the same friend group.
Okay.
She also happens to be my friend. My brother has also been seeing other girls the whole time, always bringing girls home and lying to the girl he's supposed to be loyal to. She is constantly messaging me, saying that she's upset and that she hasn't spoken to him in 10 hours, and I know he's busy working, but I miss him. Little does she know he's in the room next to me with another girl. Do I tell my friend that he's playing her, or do I have to stay quiet because he's my brother? Sorry for the long one. Love the potty. Keep it up.
That's tough, man. Brother
That
or
is tough.
friend.
So he's lying. He's saying, oh, yeah, babe, I'm going to work. I won't be able to talk for the next 10 hours.
Bro.
And he's spending 10 hours with another girl.
Oh, that's a tough situation, man.
Because like she has to be loyal to her brother, but to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like I know there's... like your family's family and you'll do anything for them, but then you can have a friend that's like family. You know what I mean?
It's just she's got to weigh up what's important. It's a tough decision. I'm not envious of her right now. Exactly, bro. Who means more?
Indeed. All right. Hey guys, love the potty. Settle a debate between me and my mate. He thinks that it's our group's fault that he didn't have a good time because we went to a club and we didn't know anyone else. Whereas the rest of us that go to a club meet new people. So just wondering, do you boys meet new people at a club or do you just go to see your friends? So personally, when I go to the club, I'm just looking to have a good time with my mates. If I meet people, I meet people. You know what
it
I mean?
happens. You have fun with the lads. Maybe you start a conversation with someone. These things happen.
It's organic. I want it to be organic.
Exactly.
I'm not going to go out and force
same.
it.
If you look for things, sometimes you don't find them. I find with friendship and just relationships.
Indeed. So yeah, personally, I think most of our friends would go out to have a good time with the boys or the girls.
Yeah, and we just see what happens as the night unfolds, you know.
We see where the night goes.
Where it takes you.
Indeed. But just, back to what he was saying. He was saying that his friends, they're blaming the group for not having a good time because they went to a club where they didn't know anyone else.
Well, you're meant to... That's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah. Like
you go to a club with your friends and you're meant to have fun. What do you want to know everyone there? That's weird to expect that.
That is weird. I've always found that weird. Like, sort of became that... And it was part of the reason as to why we stopped going for a while. So Metro's Freo, we'd always go there with our mates.
It became like you know everyone there and it's not as fun anymore.
Yeah, it was the Thornley Footy Club, Lumen people, and a bunch of others that we knew from nights out there, and it was always the same group.
It's not exciting at that point.
Nah, so then we just had to move around. Some of us got girlfriends, and we sort of just fizzled out a bit at the moment.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah, a few more to go here for the episode. Here we go. Hey guys, been listening for a year. Started when I was in Australia as an au pair. I was listening to this week's Poddy and wanted to add something about butter on a toastie. This might be a bit controversial, but I actually add mayo to the outside.
Whoa.
And you know how I feel about this, and I think that this is a hate crime towards me personally, and it's a hate crime towards people.
Where's she from, bro? That sounds European, because I've noticed they fucking love mayo here, bro. It's like water for them.
I'm not sure, man. I can't figure out. She has a
mayo on the outside.
And she goes, it makes it way crispier and more golden. I've tested out putting one on each side, and mayo definitely wins. It doesn't change the flavour either. Keep up the good work.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Yeah, and you're someone that does have it, but not like in big amounts, or
like I don't mind mayo on some things. Again, I'm not like a crazy saucer of things myself.
Yeah, no, I'm nightmares.
But yeah, come on, bro. The toasty with the butter on the outside, you're not beating it. I don't care what anyone says.
100%, mate. Now this one's wild. Now this is probably one of the crazier confessions we've had. No, it's not. It's not about murder. It's not that deep, but it's still pretty deep. Hello, I have a confession. I fell pregnant to a one-night stand and decided to keep the baby. The baby daddy has no involvement, and still doesn't in the baby's life.
I read this one, bro. This is good.
When I was pregnant, I started banging my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
We pretty much had sex during the whole pregnancy, and the last time was when I was 37 weeks in his car.
Crazy,
the moment I had my son, I never heard from him again. No congratulations or anything. He's just gone, I want to fuck a pregnant chick. And then
bang,